Hi you guys, hope you all are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and all the links will be down below. So to start off, I am doing a video on all about powders. This is continuing my series. I've done eyebrows, eyeliners, and setting sprays. So today, the fourth one of the series is powders. And there are two types of powders. There are loose powders and pressed powders, and there are subcategories for each one. For loose powders, you have regular loose powder that's just loose, and then you have mineral powder. So it has, like, the way it comes in is in like a jar like this, and they usually have sifters, as you probably saw the powder go everywhere. That's how loose powders are. It's very finely milled, it's supposed to be very smooth. Then pressed powders, there are two types of pressed powders. There are regular translucent pressed powders, which are ones to put on top of your face to stop oil, not supposed to give any coverage, just to make you look matte and keep your makeup in place. The other type of pressed powder is like a foundation type pressed powder, so something that gives you a little bit of coverage or it has to match your skin color. It's not like a regular translucent powder. So here I have this Stay Matte, and I have this in my shade, and this, even if you get this in translucent, this gives you coverage. So this is the first example I have for pressed powder. So this is a regular foundation powder. So this is a powder that I can use to give me a little bit of coverage if I'm going to the beach per se, and I just want to make sure I don't look oily, my sunscreen doesn't look greasy. This is something that I would use. This is like $3 or $4. This is by Rimmel, the Stay Matte, and honestly, even when you get the transparent one, because I've owned the transparent one, this still keeps you, like, it gives you a little bit of coverage. So I absolutely love that, and it doesn't make me look cakey. Now, the other type of pressed powder, the one that's translucent, I have in the Fit Me form, and I just have a regular one. This is actually one of the smoothest powders I've ever seen, but after you like wipe it away on your skin, it's completely like gone. There's nothing left. It's just like a translucent powder to set your makeup. I know people with dry skin tend to lean away from using any powder whatsoever, but you have to do that to set your makeup, especially underneath when you set your concealer. You need powder to set it. Otherwise, it starts creasing within the hour. So if you are oily like me, I always recommend pressed powders, and I usually bring this one for me on the go. I keep this one at my house because this one's kind of convenient, and it has a mirror where this is just a little lid, and this can crack very, very easily where this is more durable. So I like those, especially if you're oily. Now, if you are somebody who likes to set your concealer or likes to use mineral, or you are dry, the loose powder is technically the way to go. Now, this is probably the best one that's comparable to the Laura Mercier regular smoothing loose powder. This NYC one is $3, comes with a sifter. You can take the sifter off, and it comes with, it says 0.7 ounces. Actually, it comes with a lot. I've had this for a long time. I don't tend to travel with this, but I absolutely love this because, one, it has no glitter, no shimmer. It's translucent, so when I put it on my skin, it instantly mattifies, keeps me more matte than the Palladio powder I used to use, if I said that correctly. And it's $3 plus discounts, you know, and coupons that NYC comes out. It's great. And I especially love using my little Morphe brush to set my under eye concealer. I don't remember exactly, but it's my Morphe brush. I dip it in the powder and I set it because it's a loose powder. Pressed powder sometimes will make it look a little bit too dry underneath the eyes, but I love loose powder for that because even on parts of my skin, like around my nose, on the sides right here, and under my eyes, I'm a little bit more dry where the rest of me is just like an oil basket. This is especially good for it because it doesn't make me feel dry and it sets my makeup, which is why I love it. And the other type is just a regular mineral loose powder. I had a Bare Minerals one, but it was actually 4 years old and was expired, and I wound up trashing it. I think you saw that in my Winter Empties video or my Declutter video. I have both of those up. Don't know which one I showed it in. I don't tend to use mineral products because I don't know what it is, but I'm usually allergic to them. I'm allergic to a lot of Bare Minerals products, so I don't tend to use them. But if you're looking for something that's more natural, Bare Minerals, any mineral loose powder, you don't really find mineral pressed powder. It's usually in the loose powder form. But other than that, that's really all there is about powders. It's not really hard to find. Just make sure if you're getting a powder for setting your face, it doesn't have any shimmer in it because that will make you look oily and glittery. You want to make sure that if you are dry, you tend to lean towards more of the loose powders, and if you're oily or you need something on the go, any of these powders. So you can pick any of them. If you're looking for anything high-end, like a powder foundation, MAC has great ones, and Makeup Forever, any of those work, but I don't tend to use powder foundations. And any like regular one at the drugstore, CoverGirl has a good one, and then I love my Rimmel one if I just need a little bit of coverage for the beach. So I hope you guys enjoyed this all about videos, and again, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day.